Greetings. Welcome to the Life Intelligence Pod where we share each other point of views. I like it, the life we're gonna do life together. Before I get this going, before I start, bro, if you wear a retainer, please wear your retainer at all times. It makes a big difference. Alright, get straight into it. As you can see, this is gonna be super, super important as well. Like, be learning at all times, people. Word. Be learning at all times. And I say this is super important because if you know, like I know, you can't do nothing if you don't know nothing. Like, I'm be real. That's the beauty of this self help channel, man. Because most of this stuff do be kind of common sense. You just gotta kind of like open your mind and just allow your mind to do what it does, which is process everything. That's what I think. My mind does just kind of process everything. So it's like be learning at all times. For real, people. How you expect to grow or get somewhere and you ain't educating yourself? Like, be real. This is super important. I think some of us, we get to a certain stage in life and we just feel like, all right, yeah, we know it all. We got it all figured out. Man, listen. It's always room for growth. The rate of this technology, man, listen. It's always something that need to be learned or something that need to be taught. You can never, ever, 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 ever have too much knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real life. That's just facts. On top of that, you can't do nothing if you don't know nothing. How you gonna expect to do something if you don't know how to do it? You gotta be learning. You need to teach yourself and allow yourself to be educated so you can learn and you can expand your mind. You can broaden your skills. I mean, learning is just so very important in this life. Like, you need to be learning. Sorry to tell you, if you ain't learning, you stuck. It ain't about how much money you got, how much money you accumulated, how much money you making, what type of car you driving, what type of house you got. None of that stuff doesn't matter if you're not learning, if you're not educating yourself. And that's just real life. Because you can have all that and still blow it. Trust me, I know a few people, honestly, that had it, that had it, doing real well for themselves. But guess what? They lack knowledge. So guess what? They went right back to zero. Just speaking facts, man. Be learning at all times. I try my best to now anyway that I'm pushing 30, man. I try my best to keep an open mind. I try my best to like shut up when I go in certain rooms that I haven't been in, and I was like really just kind of granted by God for real to be in certain, positions, to be around certain people, to be at certain tables, bro. I try my best to, make sure I got my ears on and my mouth shut. For real, for real. For real. So it's like, be learning at all times. You know what I'm saying? Educate yourself. This is going to be like something, like I said, it's very important. So this is something that you should be doing like all day, every day. For real, people. You can never get too much knowledge. You can never learn but so much. And I just kind of feel like somebody need to hear that. I definitely need to hear that. You know? And another thing, people were like, why you on this marathon? Or this journey, so to speak, you know? Kind of switched it over. Just, when I say marathon, I'm talking about the journey. So, why you on this marathon? Like, learning is so important because you get to learn yourself in the mix. Like, as you learning all these new things that's going on around you, you get to inform yourself on what's for you and what's not. You know? And I think that's really pretty much, like, the best part about the whole learning thing. Like, you get to see, all right, nah, this ain't for me. All right, yeah, I think I could do this. You know what I'm saying? And it helps you latch on to that thing, that subject, that object, or whatever it is, you know, whatever you taking the time to learn about. But, excuse me. My bad. Make sure y'all got y'all some good H2O nowadays. You know, season changing. So, yeah. Making sure I ain't got nothing in my cup. But yeah, man, be learning at all times. Like I said, it's going to be so vital, so important for you, man, on this marathon. You're going to be able to, you know, recognize so much. Not only about what you're learning, but about yourself. It helps you, you know, open your mind and figure out your do's and don'ts. And that type of thing. And then not only that, why I say be learning at all times, because that's what's going, you feel me? That's what's going to up your net worth. That's what's going to up that net worth. Think about it. The more you know, the more you can do. You see what I'm saying? So always be in the learning state. Keep an open mind. You know what I'm saying? I tell my lady about that all the time. Like, yo, keep an open mind. Definitely with dealing with me. Because, like, man, listen. Sometimes I be a little bit of everywhere. So you gotta have an open mind when you're dealing with me. But not only that, I like to learn. I really do. And I'm glad I always been one of them kids. Like, man, I mean, I was a kind of typical, you know, teen or student coming up. I skipped or whatnot time to time in school, but I love to learn, man. I'm glad I ain't never really been one of them people to kind of be like too stuck up or feel like I just know it all. Like, nah. Not I've been around certain people who try to say, "Oh, you think you know it all," but that's just because they don't know but so much. So with me knowing, I'm not even gonna say a lot, but with me knowing everything that I know and going around people who really know but so much, yeah, they will feel like, "Oh, you know it all," but nah, I ain't never really wanted to get that off. I ain't never really want to get that off. My retainer people, I just put mine back in. Big difference, man. With that retainer, man, I be having it bad too. Just something like that. That simple. I learned. I don't wear my retainer, my teeth gonna get to sliding again. I had braces, for the ones who don't know. I had braces for a long time too. Long time. So yeah, I take pride in making sure that smile still smiling. I mean, I don't wear my retainer all the time. I actually just got this set. I lost my original retainer, so a whole lot with it, but yeah, stay on topic, man. Like I say, be learning at all times. You never can get too much information or too much knowledge, man. So, and then another thing, when you do learn, apply everything that you learned. Now, I should have put that in the sentence too when I said it'll up your network. So when you learn it and you apply what you learn, that ups your net worth. Yeah. So I just wanted to, you feel me, drop a couple jewels on y'all. I hope I was able to, change somebody's perspective and kind of help them open their mind and see things from a different point of view as far as the whole learning statement. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I just want to say I appreciate everybody for coming through and stopping by. I'll definitely be back with some more. Y'all be great. Peace.